Hey guys, welcome back to the Monday Night Marketing Mix. For those who are just tuning in, my name is Leslie and I'll be your hostess for the evening. Now I heard that we had a question that came in during the break.
Alright, is this on? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got a couple questions. First question is, do you think having a big social media following is as important as being a real leader or influencer?
I mean, if you have a big social media following, I would consider you to be an influencer already. You know, there's a reason why so many people are attracted to your account, and you know, so many people are wanting to follow you. So that's something that you should definitely take advantage of course. You know, if you're a social media influencer, you already have a certain amount of followers, and if you're able to partner with a social media influencer, of course, that'll be a huge advantage to you because you'll be able to get so many eyes onto your product from that one account, whether it's you, yourself, or if it's with, you know, someone else with a large following. So
definitely. Another question is, in 2018, is having a website necessary, or can you just use Instagram and Facebook to promote your business?
That is a great question. Everybody is joining the social media wave right now. They have been for the past couple of years. And being in marketing with my company, we've actually been relying more on social media advertising and marketing than we are on TV and radio. I mean, social media is so, you know, low cost, of course, so that's a complete advantage to us, as we won't have to spend as much money to get, you know, even, you know, a greater amount of eyes on our product. And we can, and Facebook gives you has the capacity to have you customize and target your audience, so you can reach specific people that you're trying to reach. I mean, I love social media marketing. I think that in terms of replacing that with the website, yeah, I think that, you know, at this time, I don't think that it's necessary for you to have a website. It does depend on what type of services that you're providing, but I'm actually going to be talking about that later on in the show, because I do know that a lot of people who have like have a service-based company are not using websites anymore, and they're actually only promoting on Facebook and on Instagram, because Facebook actually gives you a chance to include so much information, such as your business address and, you know, your email address and your telephone number, and you can even sell your products directly onto Facebook. There's a product sales page that you can add to your business page to do that. So I think a lot of people are migrating from using websites and migrating over to using social media instead to host, you know, the main services of and use that as the main channel of promoting and selling their products.
Good answers.
All right, so the second half of the show will be geared more towards briefly discussing the various aspects of social media marketing, and hopefully, you know, I'll give you something you can take away and apply to your business right after the show. So we know the most popular social media platforms are what? They're Facebook, it's Twitter, and Instagram. Sometimes Pinterest, depending on the industry that you're in, but mainly they are Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And all three of these platforms are completely free to sign up for, and they give you the ability to expose your brand to people from all around the world, anywhere at any time. So there are so many people using social media, of course, for the wrong reasons, you know, picking fights or whatever, but no, there's so much money to be made. And so use it as a money-making tool and integrate this into your marketing strategy to get that money, okay? Now, all three of those are great to use in their own rights, and it can really help you drive traffic to your business. As I mentioned in the first half of the show, it's so important to set a strategic social media marketing plan to use your social media marketing tools in a wise way. Now, one thing that many businesses fail to realize is the importance of posting consistently. Consistency is so key in everything, from relationships to social media marketing. I remember reading in an article way back, I'm sure it still applies today, that the average consumer it takes the average consumer about 7 times to see a message before they react to it or before they decide to make a purchase. So generally, that's why we tend to see the same TV commercials over and over again, or hear the same radio ad over and over again. And these companies know that just advertising at a minimal frequency is going to be not enough. It's not going to be enough to cut it and bring customers into them. Of course, the companies that are able to advertise to the mass audiences on TV and radio have the budget for it, as it's not cheap to do. It usually costs thousands of dollars to have radio or TV campaigns for even only a week or so. So if you're in a small business that does not have the financial capacity to fund a mass media campaign, it's okay. You have the capacity to run a free or very low cost mass social media campaign to promote your business. So that's something that you should fully take advantage of. Okay, so now let's quickly talk about the differences between the three. Like I said earlier in the show, many businesses are replacing the need for a website with a Facebook business page. So I would say that Facebook has more capabilities of hosting similar features that you would normally find on a website. You're not able to put as much information on Twitter and Instagram as you are on Facebook. For instance, I don't think there's any limitation to how many characters your Facebook statuses can be, and you're able to set up a more robust profile about your business on Facebook, including as I mentioned earlier, including your business address and your telephone number, your email address, and all that information. So you're only able to post text statuses if you wish, or if you want to post a video about your business, you can. Or, if you only want to post a photo or a flyer or image of some sort. And Facebook also now gives you the option to collect payment for a purchase. So you can sell your products directly through Facebook. Oh, and reviews. People can post reviews about your business on your Facebook page, and that's something that is so important. Such an important marketing tool to use as well for recruiting new clients and customers. So all in all, I do think that Facebook offers a more integrated approach to communicating any types of messages about your business and advertising your business to the general public. I do think Twitter is better for sharing quick news and alerts with your audience. With Twitter, you're only limited to 140 characters or whatever it is in your statuses. So with that, you're able to quickly communicate something onto your feed. It could be something, related to an event or a sale. But Twitter, I just think of Twitter being best suited for sharing, short updates to your audience. Now with Instagram, you have to know how to create images or graphics or communicate your messages to the audience through images and graphics, or know someone who can create those graphics for you. For Instagram, you can't just type a message and then just send it out to your audience like you can on Facebook or Twitter. However, consumers are more attracted to a post with an interesting image rather than just a message with the text. So since Instagram forces you to have some sort of image attached to that message, I think it forces you to get a little bit more creative in communicating your message to the audience. And I think that's something that people, really do appreciate. So if you use an interesting message or even bright colors in your flyers, or, have an interesting message on that graphic on the flyer, it'll draw people to want to know more about what your message or what you're trying to communicate to them. So of course, you're trying to get as many possible clients as you can to learn more about what you're trying to tell them, through whatever social media platform you use, so they can decide to make that purchase. So those are just some things to keep in mind. Of course, if you would like me to dive deeper into social media marketing or future shows, just send me a message on my Instagram. It's at supergirl_less. Now, if you ask me about what platform is best to use for certain industries, it is really hard to say. I think it's easier to grow your number of followers organically, and by organically I do mean without paying for advertisements, on Instagram and Twitter than it is on Facebook. Instagram and Twitter is so much more hashtag friendly, and I do think of hashtags as being the Google, quote unquote, of social media. So if you're looking for a certain topic, or looking for information about a certain person, all you have to do is hashtag that in the search to find what you're looking for. So that is an advantage to those who are trying to sell certain services, such as your own marketing services or your own fitness services, or just something, service-based. For instance, if you type in, hashtag Baltimore hairstylist or something like that in Instagram, you're bound to see hundreds of posts of hairstylists in Baltimore that posted something from their own page that included that hashtag. Or, you may come across photos of clients that got their hair done by a Baltimore hairstylist. So it's an easy way to think to link what someone is looking for to your services and your page, if that makes any sense. Now, for the fitness industry, if you type in the hashtag, fitness motivation or gym motivation, you'll find thousands of images that include that same hashtag as well. And many of those images are probably posts from fitness instructors or from fitness business owners. I think that Facebook isn't as hashtag friendly. It relies more on tagging individuals or companies in the posts rather than hashtags for organic promotions and advertising. And I also think that the age of your target audience plays a big factor as well. And I'll never forget, I think my sister's watching right now. Hey, Cece. I'll never forget when my 20-year-old nephew, Carlo, told me that Facebook is for old people. Now, it is true that the younger generation is using Facebook less and less and is migrating more towards using Instagram and Snapchat, which is still something that I'm not too familiar with. And I'll admit I had an account, but I only used it for the cute filters. But we could say that discussion of Snapchat for another day. I can't even say it. But just remember to take advantage of all the free social media platforms that are out there to promote your business and, tell the world you exist and in turn help you sell your products. And if you can use as many as possible, that's fantastic. They're always coming out with a new app. You just have to make sure that you're able to keep up with managing them and staying consistent with your posts in order for this strategy to work and to be successful. And of course, if you need professional assistance with that, that's what I do on the side. Let me know at supergirl_les on my Instagram. All right, and I think that's just about all that I have for tonight's show. I'm glad that I was able to briefly chat with you all about the various low-cost marketing strategies that are out there. And of course, this is only the beginning of a fun yet very informative radio series. And I'm hoping that each and every one of you got at least a little bit of good information, a good piece of information that can help you with your business and something that you can apply to your business right away. And I would love to use this show as a platform for me to directly help you with advertising your business as well. So if you would like me to shout out your company, or if you want to send me some merch for me to rock on the show, or if you have any music you want me to help you promote, just reach out to me on my Instagram at supergirl_les. And like I said before, we're all just trying to work together as a team and help each other become successful, okay? And also, don't forget to leave the hashtag July 16th. I was very serious about that under my latest post, so I can see, who's been tuning in, and I'll follow you back. Also, let me know what marketing-related topics you would like to learn more about. Send me a message through Instagram, or just leave me a comment on my page about what you would like to know more about. And I do want to leave each show with a Monday motivational quote of the day to get you through the week. So tonight's gem of the night is, "Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go," by T.S. Eliot. All right, thanks for joining me tonight on Monday Night Marketing Mix. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Keep smiling and have a great week.